We're making bread, and so far I have a little bit of sugar, about a tablespoon of sugar in there, and I have about 3 tablespoons of quick rising yeast, and I just measure like this. So I got this thing here. It's probably about 4 cups of water here. Let's see if it says it. I don't think it says it, but anyways, doesn't really is not particular. So we're gonna put 2, and that's like lukewarm water. We're gonna put 2 of those in there. And I just use tap water for this, for bread. It works fine. We don't need special water to make bread. So I'm gonna put 2 of these in there, which is about, I'd say, well, let's just test it to see exactly how much it is. I never really measure. I'm like my grandmother and my mother. We just put it in, right? Let me put the camera down and let me grab. Okay, measuring. I do have measuring things. In about half an hour, I'm going to be doing a reading for all the signs on my other channel. So we're going to fill up this 4-cup one. Let's see how much. So I can't believe we're in a new year. This is actually, I didn't realize this is actually a surprise to me that we're in the rabbit year. Chinese zodiac sign, rabbit. Wow, I was like, look at this. I ain't no psychic for no reason. And like, I told you, it's about 4 cups. So I was right. So we're gonna use about 8 cups. 8 cups of water, warm water. Okay. Now we're gonna grab, and now is the point where you can add the salt, and I have a little bit of bacon grease that's in this thing here. I'm just gonna melt it. I want to add that to it, and sometimes it adds a little bit of flavor to your bread, and it's a beautiful flavor. So I'm just gonna microwave this a little bit just to. I was putting it in for 11 seconds. I'm gonna grab the salt. Making bread is actually very simple, so I'm just using very simple salt. When I was a kid, my grandma, she used to say a handful like this, like a handful of salt when you make bread. And we always have a certain amount of bread you make for like a week, right? So now that I'm an adult, I close my fist instead of having it open. When you're a child, you have to have when you make bread, you have to have your hand about this open when you're about 9 years old. And when you're an adult, you close your fist, and that's how much salt you put in. So let's do this. And I'm an adult most of the time. Alright, let's do this. Let's put the salt in that I'm putting in. And I'm saying it's probably going to be about maybe 3 tablespoons full. So yeah, I can close my fist without it coming out really. So this is how much salt you put in. And that's what you do. It's comical, right? But, I'm putting it in for another 11 seconds. Now I'm going to grab the flour. I wanted to make the dough really quickly so that way when I do my readings, by the time I'm done, my dough will be nice and big. And there isn't very much like in this. There isn't very much grease in this, and we just usually put a little bit of vegetable oil in. So that's just not very much, but we're gonna put that in here, just for a little bit of flavor, right? And then we're gonna put a little bit of oil. I find that the dough is really beautiful when you put a little bit of oil to it. So I will just use. Actually, today I'm going to actually try this one here. I have this light olive oil. So today we're going to use this light canola olive oil. So I'm just going to put. We're just going to put like. about that much. You don't want too much, and then after you're done making the bread, you actually put more, then you put a little bit more oil to let it rise, because the oil will help it rise. I'm just trying to set up, we got some coffee stains over here, but I'm not worrying about the mess on the table because I'm not putting the dough on the table, so we're good. So let me grab some flour, and I like to prepare a little bit of flour, so I like to sift it out, so I'm going to sift it out in this bowl here. And I keep my flour in a container. Actually, that container was you know, you can get cat food or cat litter in these containers, and they are great. You can just, you know, wash them as long as they're not cat litter that has scent in it. You can use these, bleach them, clean them, and then you can use them to put things in like flour. Oh, yeah, well, I just put a new bag of flour in here, so it doesn't matter if it wasn't all sifted. It's okay. Usually, it doesn't really have much in it when you're doing. So Robin Hood flour is usually pretty good, and I like to use Robin Hood most of the time when it's on sale. So I usually get Robin Hood when it's on sale, and so I got some flour the other day. Yeah, there's nothing really in this flour to have to sift out, but it's always safer. Better safer than sorry, you know. So welcome everybody that's coming in here. I will check my chat after I'm done making this dough, and then we're gonna go do the reading right after that. So you guys can all join me on the readings today. We are doing everyday reading this month. I missed Sunday because I fell asleep, but I had planned for Monday, but I didn't know Monday was the 2nd. And anyways, so today we're gonna do 2 of them, maybe one tonight and one right now after this, and then one tonight to catch up. Because I was going to do a reading every day this month. So every day this month we're going to do a reading. I'm trying something new out, so I'm going to do a reading, and it all has the oil on. What I was saying is that you just have to knead it until it's not really that sticky anymore, and if it's a little bit sticky still, it's okay. And the only ingredients, if you missed that, the only thing other than that I said is that all you need for bread is flour, salt, a little bit of salt, a little bit of oil, a little bit of sugar, and a little bit of yeast, and flour and water. And that's all you need to make bread, and you can do so much with this dough. You can do a lot of different things with bread dough or buns dough, whatever you want to call it. I just do this. And then I'm going to turn it over and let this be on the bottom. I sometimes do this a little bit. And then it'll lift the dough up and it'll help it rise. So now I'm just going to flip it over. I don't know when it was cutting off here, but I basically told you the details of it. So we just flip it over, and then we cover it up, and then we wait it for it to rise, and then we just cover it up, and then we wait for it to rise. Look how small the dough is now, and when I come back to it after the reading, it will be up to here, probably. So anyways, now we're going to put a towel over it, or we can just also put another bowl over it, which I'm going to probably do is just put this bowl over it like this. And the bowl will be lifted when it rises. So anyways, maybe I'll share when I'm done the reading. I'll come share the rest of it on a video. So hopefully the important parts didn't get cut off of this video. I don't know why it does that on my tablet all the time. Nobody even texted me and still did that. So anyways, thank you for coming in, whoever came in. Let me just check to see who was in here. Check the chat. Okay. Hey James. Good morning. Happy New Year. Doing law. Mix. Doing. Oh my God, they go away so quick. I made donuts and cake. Oh, yum! Now you make. I woke up hungry this morning. Keep bread bugs out. Yeah, exactly. And I do wanna paint that. Because it is a litter litter container, but it has a kitty on it. But these are not bad containers. They're perfect containers. Um, so I like to, and I get the stuff that is not scented, so there's no scent in the actual plastic, so it's all good. And I bleach them. I bleach them and I also clean them with vinegar and then I use them. So that's what I do. Anyways, we're going to sign off here. And thank you for coming. Thank you for popping in, James. God bless you and your wife and your animals and everybody. All right. God bless. And we'll see y'all, whoever is watching and whoever is subscribed to my other channel. I'll see you guys in a few. And for the rest of you guys, I'll see you when I come back to this bread. All right. God bless everyone. Have a good day.